So we watched the Netflix original movie Don't Move, and it stars Kelsey Asbill, Finn Wittrock, directed by Brian Netto and Adam Schindler, not Adam Sandler, like I initially thought.
Of course I peed my pants. Everybody my age pees their pants. It's the coolest.
Really?
Which is basically she goes to the spot where her son died, like on this mountain, and was about to jump, and this guy convinces her not to jump. And then the guy drugs her and wants to kill her, like spend the weekend. It's not really made clear what he wants to do, but yeah, she's drugged, and this drug kind of works in her system where she slowly becomes paralyzed until she's absolutely cannot move, but she still has, like, she can still hear, she can still see everything that's going on. But it's basically like a thriller.
Yes.
You know, chasing her through the woods, through this, I assume it's a state park or whatever. But what do you think of Don't Move?
I think the acting was really good. It was a very simple story, and the characters are very limited. Like the lady and the evil killer.
Yeah, Finn Wittrock, whatever the fuck his name is. I first saw him in American Horror Story, and he played another creepy dude. And
He has a look of
Yeah.
a creepy dude.
a very handsome, creepy dude.
Yes.
Time for the real Halloween show to begin.
Kelsey Asbill, I don't really remember her being anything. I looked her up. She's in Wind River, which is a very good movie. But I thought she did great, especially someone who's slowly going paralyzed.
Yeah, and you see like when she lost her like motion and like her handshake, and it specifically zoomed in onto some of the hand motions and stuff.
Yeah, like checking her fingers like this to see if she's still like functioning and how much time she has left. She had like 20 minutes basically. Yeah, I like the acting. The direction is pretty good. There's some nice shots. I know this is produced by Sam Raimi too, who did the Evil Dead movies. And yeah, I kind of, Evil Dead takes place out in the woods. I see like similar shots to that,
Okay.
kind of like overhead shots of the forest and everything. I thought it was a solid thriller overall.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think the story is kind of dumb.
Really?
Yes. I think
It's simple. It's a simple.
it's very simple.
Yeah, I think it's a very well acted and very well directed. It doesn't need to be like have this huge plot. It's just
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess it's all the expectation ratio, right? But these days I feel like some of the movies, thrillers or like horror are made so well, it kind of like brought my benchmark up really high.
yeah.
So
Well, yeah, I can kind of get into that too. So I do have some negatives. I think it gets a little repetitive.
what do you mean?
Because, okay, she gets away from him, and then she's paralyzed. She can't move. And then someone intervenes, and he's able to sort of manipulate them. And then, like, okay, we get away from that scene, and we go to another scene where another person is sort of getting involved, and he's able to sort of manipulate them too. And I just found it a little repetitive and frustrating.
Do you think in real life you would be manipulated by him?
Maybe, but that said, I mean, I think there's a lot of, I think people, I don't know if it's like what the movie's trying to say. Well, kind of like taking the guy's word over whatever is going on. Like,
You think it's gender
get-
related? Is that what you're
I mean, maybe. I mean, they're both men who sort of empathize with him, especially the first guy, right? And I think the other person was a little bit less manipulated. I mean, I think they both kind of catch on to what's going on. But yeah, I mean, the guy's really charming. He's very charismatic. So I can see where.
He's got a pretty face.
Yeah, I mean, it's Finn Wittrock. But I found that a little bit repetitive because, I mean, it's such a basic premise
Yeah.
where someone's paralyzed and you're trying to get a 90-minute runtime, like a feature-length movie. And also, I think the last act was kind of weak. They introduced, like, in one part where there's other characters he's on the phone with.
Yeah.
I thought they would go more into that,
Yeah.
but it
I
didn't.
thought we would at least meet his family.
Yeah.
They didn't even. If the story is as simple as it is, it could have been a little bit shorter because,
Yeah, I mean, it kind of works as like a short film, but
Yeah.
I think it started out well, but I think it kind of whimpers at the end. I mean, you have her, and I think like her son stuff where her son died, I think it's a little tacked on the movie. to kind of give her a little bit more tragic background to pull
Uh-huh.
for her, but it doesn't really, I don't really think it amounts to much, really. I mean,
Yeah, but I think the whole point is that, you know, at first she is someone who already gave up on life and doesn't want to live, and going through all the tragic that he put her through, and she actually wanted to fight for her life. And then, you know, she was crying, and the dude, they were on the boat, right? And the dude looked at her crying, and he smiled, like as if he gave her meaning to like keep on living.
to just to try to take it away. Yeah, and what was your theory on the whole weekend thing?
Oh, it's really, it's not a theory, but I think the kind of, you know, because it kept it open ending, and never, the guy never said anything about what he's gonna do with her. But I think because, you know, it kind of revealed when Chloe, his ex, died, he said that, you know, he was there witnessing her last breath and felt like, you know, there was something in him that was like brought alive, probably the murder instinct or desire. And I think, especially, he said this victim looks like Chloe. So I think he was trying to brought that moment back to feel that thrill.
Yeah. Well, he's like manipulated her into not killing herself just so he could kill her. Okay, another negative for me is that I think a superior movie sort of similar to this came out before this that kind of weakens it, and that's Strange Darling. I got a lot of Strange Darling vibe. I mean, it's like a thriller. It's kind of like one person's hunting another, but there's a lot more going on in Strange Darling.
I mean, I guess you can say that, you know, if they want to stick with a simple story, maybe it's like an hour-long movie, then I'll just like, you know, it's for killing time, it's for entertainment, you know, it's for getting new ideas of what could happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. I feel like the story is not complete. It could have been a much bigger story once they brought his family in.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping it would go like
incomplete.
bonkers at the end with that, but it didn't. So
overall thoughts, it's okay. It's an alright movie to sit through. I mean, it definitely is somewhat like different because you know, we've never seen like a message, a story like this. But on the other hand, I feel like it's not really a movie that I will be very thrilled to tell people that, hey, check this out. You know,
Okay.
I don't think it's that good. But I mean, it's okay. Overall rating, I want to say it's a 2.5 for me.
okay, just in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I mean, I don't usually give movie a very low score. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
I think I'd go like 3 stars. I mean, it's streaming. It's a quick little thriller.
Yeah.
It's got some good performances, some nice shots in it. Yeah, I mean, 3 stars. Go ahead and stream it. It's not long. It's not like offensively bad. It's a decent little thriller, but I mean, if you're looking for something a little bit deeper and everything, there's Strange Darling that's probably coming out on VOD soon. So.
That one is worth checking out. That one is something that I would tell people to like check it out.
Yeah. So that's our opinion of Don't Move, now streaming on Netflix. If you saw the movie, let us know what you thought down in the comments. Of course, this is just our opinion of it. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and we'll see you later. Bye.